To a new RFM News for our sponsor, Guardian Jewellery, Toronto Town Square and the Esplanade, Warners Bay.
It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Thandi Chindove with 2 RFM Hunter News. Diversions are in place as the New England Highway at Melbourne Street in East Maitland has been closed due to flooding. Hunter residents are reminded to take care when driving and avoid flooded roads. Hunter New England Health is urging people to be careful as cleanup efforts get underway following this week's severe weather. Residents are reminded to begin drying out houses on warm days as soon as floodwaters recede by opening doors and windows during dry days. Hunter New England public health physician Dr. Tony Merritt says people need to take care to avoid injuries while cleaning up.
Protect ourselves from infections, both from the floodwater and from injuries around the cleanup. And so often we see a spike in injuries as people go about this phase, cleaning up items around the home, chainsaws and so forth. So a plea, of course, for everyone to be particularly careful over this coming couple of days.
Councils across the Hunter are doing what they can as repair and recovery efforts continue. Lake Macquarie Council has established a free green waste drop-off at Toralba Worm Farm from this Sunday until the 10th of May, while Maitland Council has a free drop-off for vegetation debris and storm-damaged goods at the Mount Vincent Waste Management Facility until the 21st of May. A disaster welfare information centre has been set up by Cessnock City Council at their administration offices in Vincent Street. The centre is in place to help people access the right information regarding financial assistance and works with local providers such as the Red Cross and Samaritans. Those involved are also able to do home visits for those unable to travel. Reports are emerging from electricity workers about poor management decisions which have delayed restoration of power to thousands of homes across the Hunter, Central Coast and Sydney. In the worst cases, workers were said to have waited more than 5 hours for equipment and paperwork, while frontline staff were sent home at the height of the storm. Electrical Trades Union Secretary Steve Butler says the poor response is a result of cost-cutting measures.
There's no doubt that this is a result of cost-cutting measures. All those elements provide a bigger income to government, but reduce the service to customers. And customers should be very, very disappointed with Ausgrid management and with government for the type of response that's happened over the last week.
The Anzac Memorial Walk at Bar Beach is being opened tonight in time for the anniversary of Anzac commemorations tomorrow morning. The walk will stretch from Strzelecki Lookout to Bar Beach and pays tribute to both the Gallipoli landing and the commencement of steelmaking in Newcastle. Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms says the council is expecting a large turnout.
I know a lot of people are really keen to get up there and have a look. So all I would say is please be patient because we are expecting quite a lot of people over the weekend and parking will be at a premium with that type of demand. So it'd be great if you could park in Bar Beach Car Park and walk up or in Kingarook Park and walk the other way. But I am really looking forward to opening the walk tonight.
Newcastle Council is anticipating tomorrow's Anzac services will be one of the largest in years, with about 30,000 people expected to attend throughout the morning. Council employees have been working for the last several days to ensure the services are able to commence as per usual despite the devastating storms. President of the Newcastle RSL sub-branch, Ken Fale, says the tension surrounding the anniversary is making the Hunter eager to honour the 100th anniversary.
With all the media that has been going on and all the special television shows that have been made about Gallipoli, people are starting to look into their own family history. All those people are sort of indicating, yep, let's go in there and let's commemorate the landing, let's commemorate Anzac Day.
In finance, the All Lords is up 80 points at 59.01 and $1 Australian dollar is buying 77.71 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
Despite not being named in the side, Newcastle Knights forward Beau Scott has hinted at a possible return from injury when they take on the Cowboys this Saturday. The Red and Blue have struggled to win in recent games and are hoping to break their 3-game losing streak in the match at Hunter Stadium. Coach Rick Stone says the boys need to hone their skills to secure a win.
The number of errors is a real sort of telling factor for us at the moment and why we haven't been as successful as we need to be in the last couple of weeks. Individual players need to improve that. You know, if 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 or 6 blokes are making a couple of errors every week, you know, that brings your error toll up to a level that makes it hard to win games.
Newcastle Jets coach Phil Stubbins is dismissing speculation Brisbane Roar will be bringing a weakened team to their last round clash tonight at Suncorp Stadium. The Roar rested most of their first-choice players last week and are tipped to continue this against the Jets, who need a win to avoid taking home the wooden spoon. And in cricket, former Toronto Workers leg spinner Jonty Patterson has been named in the 2015 Cricket Australia National Performance Squad. 2 NURFM News Time is 1:05.